Hey everybody, how's it going? Today is June 8th, 2023. It is a Thursday. You know what that means? Monster Strike news. Let's get going with the new details that we have that we will be looking forward to in the world of Monster Strike. As you know, the Insidious Sai quest featuring Salem here will be starting on Saturday, June 10th. Of course, we know that this is a very interesting quest in that it's the same quest but in all 5 different elements. Won't be hard to find a way to complete it, I think, but be able to max luck everybody, it may prove a challenge depending on how developed your box is. So we'll be looking forward to that and seeing how difficult it actually is. Usually the monster is very, well, I don't say usually because we only had one example with Pandemonium, but should be worth it. The 10th will be Monster Strike Day. You can make sure you pick up a Tokudama for the current alpha event, and don't forget that all events give you max luck. All event quests give you max luck, so that you can take advantage of that perk. Also, with Monster Strike Day means you do get the ability to get the alternate strike shot voice of the newest Legends exclusive Kirinji here. This is the first of 3 sessions. The 10th, 20th, and 30th are your opportunities to pick up this alternate strike shot voice. And remember, even if you don't have the monster yet, you can still pick it up ahead of time and get that then. The 46th floor of the Uncharted Lands will be released on the 14th of June. If you've been keeping up with all the floors, you will be able to get the the ability to take on this new floor. We also are getting a new Guardian Beast here with Rekkazame here, a nice red, fiery red shark, which I think looks pretty awesome. And the ability is actually pretty good. It will paralyze the boss for 2 turns with X% probability, that X% increasing depending on the level you set your Guardian Beast here. Level 1, it'll be at a paltry 10%, but if you get it up to level 10, it's a nice 99% chance to paralyze a monster for 2 turns. The requirement here isn't too bad. You need to kill 3 or more enemies in a single turn, and you need to do that twice to be able to activate this ability. So it's not as easy as we've seen before. We've seen monsters with the kill 2 in a single turn, so 3 it's a little bit more difficult, but should not overall should not be too bad. But this does give Mixie X-Flag an option to make it a little difficult to activate his skill here. Maybe they could only do so much. Impossible Kai quest will be coming for Hihiirokane here. It's a nice, I think the art looks very nice in the Kai form too. And of course, if you care about the sub-bomb combos that come with her, you can see the 5 that are there. Again, don't forget that these Kai quests do actually have that penalty for the sub-bomb combo being not as powerful, unlike what you see on Transcension Kai. So please be careful about that. Her debut quest will be next week on the 16th of June. And we get the announcement that we are going to be getting 25.5, which is, again, we usually don't go into the .4s, .5s, and you can see that because they don't actually have an image for, version, .5 there. It just says update information, I think. Obviously, they're not going to be pushing any big updates until, the Dream Days event actually happens. So we can expect a big update coming after that event happens, so we'll have to wait until next month. I think it's next month when we'll get some meteor updates to the game. But what comes with this update, and they're actually pretty nice, to be honest. We get an addition to the super shortcut feature. Whenever you press that the button on the home screen to replay a quest again, it will now remember which helper items you used on your previous attempt of that quest, and it will automatically select that for you by default, which I think makes sense. If you are using a chest, if you're using a helper heart item, you probably want to do it again if you're clicking that button to say I want to immediately replay it. So I think this is a great quality of life update for sure. Also, this is really nice, a simple QOL update, but if you have multiple Gozetsu rewards waiting for you, you have the items that you can get, whether it's the orb, the soul points, the scroll, your biscuits, or I guess in this case you have a better bell ready. You have to actually click them one by one. This now, once you go to that screen and collect an item, it will collect all that are available for you at once, which is great. You save taps, always a benefit for UI UX situations, where user experience situations, where if you can do something in less clicks, the better it is for the user. So great update by them. I'm sure there'll be a lot of other small updates, and actually, since you guys know that I am taking this video much later than usual because I completely fell asleep last night without remembering that news was coming up, and also woke up at a pretty awkward time. I'm doing this on my lunch break the following day, and let's see, they do have the version update, and yeah, they do have a bunch of smaller updates here and there. So I mean, we'll talk about it on my rundown for the updates. Actually, there's a few small updates that are looking pretty nice, but we'll save that for the rundown video. So look forward to that. We did get the announcement of a new Gekiju Sai Guardians exclusive. It will be Muse. Her debut will be on the 9th of on the 9th of June. Well, let's take a look at her form. We have, of course, two forms for her. Transcended. First form is going to be the Goddess of Music form, and her ability here, we got Bounce, Deity, Speed, Anti-Damage Wall, Super Anti-Wind, Bump Combo Mood, Bump Combo X2, right? Which means you can activate her Bump Combo twice. Pretty nice. You also get Bubbly Mode, which is a first, but as you remember, they renamed and this is probably why, because there was no way to represent that in an ability form here, but Bubbly Mode does mean that the speed down rate of your monsters will be reduced when you hit a wall or a monster, and so this will probably be active for a set amount of turns when you start the stage. On the gauge, we have Anti-Warp and Anti-Magic Circle available for Muse. Strike Shot is an 8+8. She will be able to get an additional killer ability, so she will also become a poison, weak point, and counter killer when you use her Strike Shot, which is really nice if you think about it. And it's at an 8+8, which is really quick. So make sure that you don't hold on to that Strike Shot, which is very easy to do. You are missing out on a lot of bonuses with her. Bomb combo, we got Hexagon Bomb. Again, you have the Triangle Bomb, which is 3 locations. Hexagon 6. So very nice upgrade there. And Bomb combo is attack and speed up. Currently has a rating of 8.0 on GameWith, and that's probably because the next form is solving an itch that everybody has in the game. Goddess of Hope here is her second form, and she is a Pierce, Deity, Power type. Abilities are all on the main. We've got Super Anti-Damage Wall, Mind Super EL, Anti-Magic Circle, and Ethereal Dragon Killer EL. On the Strike Shot, you have her turning into a bounce type, and she will nullify damage walls, gravity barriers, warps, and mines, and she will be in the accelerator mode for a set of turns. And again, the renaming of that ability is just meaning that when she's done moving, if anybody else touches her, then they will get a speed boost, as if she were like the boot character you see in the game. Bump combos, you've got Ran SS Reducer Bullet. Ran means shooting off in random directions, which is, I guess you can't really direct what happens, but it's always fun. And you also get White Blast EL. And so why is this monster why are people so excited for this? She will be helping a lot for floor 2 of the castle, which I think a lot of people agree that is one of the most difficult stages in the castle, and also one that has not been broken really hard by any particular character. Now, I did follow up with Shiro's review of the news, and I don't think, he does seem pretty optimistic about what this character can do. Not that it will completely break the stage, although at the end he did kind of like reevaluate his situation that maybe it will. But for people who are struggling with 2, she will be making that stage significantly easier for the actual going through the stages itself. I think you still want Kamatari, Kamatari, I think, right? She's still gonna be an important, tool to clear that stage. But for somebody like me who doesn't have that character, then you probably do want to have a Muse in your pocket to help make your life much easier for Castle 2. So we'll see how much she can make a difference. The castle is up right now, I believe. So with her debut coming tomorrow, perfect timing to see how she will actually break that stage in action. And of course, we have a new exclusive, so that means you get some alternate Strike Shot voices in the Luck Exchange store on Monster Strike Day. We already have Kirinji available on the 10th, 20th, and 30th. You'll have to wait a little bit to get Muse's alternate Strike Shot. Her alternate voices will start on the 20th and will last the 20th, 30th, and the 10th. So look forward to that. And then as we wrap up for today, we have the 2 Transcensions and Transcension Kais. First, we'll take a look at Katsura Kogoro here with his Transcension Kai. We've got Samurai Super Speed, Pierce Type, and Anti-Damage Wall, Super Anti-Wind, and Anti-Magic Circle. For the Connect skill, you have Super Mind Super M, Laser Barrier Killer M, and Barrier Bestow. Requirements not too difficult. You just need 2 non-Pierce types or 2 non-Speed types in your team. Strike Shot 12+8, power up all touch friendlies for a set amount of turns. Bump combo, you have a static electricity bullet where you fire a bullet in the direction you hit that monster, and then the static electricity bump combo will fire as usual. And then you also have the all enemy super poison meteor, which is nice. Not sure why meteor is not capitalized, but that's probably me just being tired last night. So looks interesting. We'll see where he can shine, if at all, in the game. Last but not least, we have Tourmaline here for his Transcension. Tourmaline is a bounce paladin blast type, super anti-damage wall, mind sweeper, M, and weak point killer on the main. And then on the gauge you have anti-warp and strike shot turn reducer. Strike shot is a 12+8, fires an exploding bullet that increases in power with each wall bounce. Mikhail? No, not Mikhail. Was it Mikhail? I don't know. One of the fire exclusive monsters was like the quintessential like poster child of the Strike Shot, right? So I don't know. I can't remember for sure, but it is difficult to work with, but if you are able to get all 4 wall bounces somehow, the attack is quite high. It's a little interesting. Definitely an interesting bonus Strike Shot game that you have to play. Bump combo is really nice too. You get Super Pierce, Weak Point, Lock on Shockwave 5, along with the Chozetsu Static Electricity. So there are your Transcension Kai. We are running low on the monsters that are waiting for their Transcension, so can't wait to finally see it hit the finish line, which we know who that character most likely. If it's not that character, then I don't know what Mixie was thinking. Anyway, Dream Days update. We have a few more glimpses of what kind of events we will be playing around with. Again, assuming that the timing works out, I will try my best to live stream as much as possible, and we can enjoy the whole event together on YouTube, which is pretty fun. And they did also announce the rest of the alternate arts that you can get for 5 different monsters in the game. We got one of them revealed last week. I already forgot which monster it was. But here are the other 4 characters that you can pick up Loda, Kairi, Chalcidia, and Zex all have their alternate arts available. For those of you who are not going to be attending the game in person, we will get one copy of that special Oragon that we can use to evolve one of these monsters to this alternate forms. We will be only getting one. But for those of you who are able to be in Japan and attend the event in person, you will be able to get all 5. That's it for today. Monster Strike News next week will be at the same time as usual on the 15th on Thursday. And here are next week's lucky monsters. If we still need any more, I'm not actually sure how many of the newest set I have. For sure the Ageha I should have, but I'm not sure about the others. So we'll see. Anyways, that's it for me today. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. I have finally caught up on replying to comments, and I'll do my best to stay up to date going forward, because responding to comments 3-4 weeks in the past is definitely not a good thing for me to do, especially if you have questions. So I will do my best to keep up with them. Anyways, if you have not already done so, do consider hitting subscribe and hitting the like button as well. ENG Monst on Twitter has all of these already up, so even if something like this happens again where I just oversleep, if I'm up, I will try my best to post on Twitter as soon as possible. So go ahead and check it out there. And of course, the Discord channel, you'll have other folks who are actually available, who knows the game, loves the game, mostly nice, and can help you out if necessary. So that's it for me today. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye bye.